Hey, hello everybody. It's me, Moses, back for another chat. See if I can get anybody in here this morning. Starting a little later than usual. Got my coffee, got my vape. I should be all ready. Microphone's working. I'm streaming. Ah, I guess I should turn my timer on. I might not need one by the looks. Nobody's gonna show up. Well, start it anyway. See what happens. Won't cost nothing. Well, that's wonderful. Always something. Always something. Let me turn this on. Hello, 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 hello. Always something. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let me turn this one off. Hello, 1 2 1 2. You still hearing me? My microphone quit on the headset here. I don't know why. Now it's off. I'm using the microphone in the camera. Hopefully you can hear me. For some reason, something always tries to take you out when you start streaming. If it ain't video, it's the audio, or YouTube messing with you, or your connection messing with you. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Give me a thumbs up or say something if you can. Hello, Anna. Sound is back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you didn't need to refresh. It was on my end. Something happened. I don't know what. My headset quit broadcasting, so I had to change over to my microphone in the camera. Should be okay now, hopefully. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Maybe I should look and see where the gain is at on it. I'll do that. Let's see. Recording device. Let's see. Properties. Level. Oh, it's at 95. Gotta go much higher than that. No, I can't see you. I can see on the chat window. If I could see, I'd be dead if I could see you. Oh, I don't know why the headset quit. I guess I need it on now. I don't need it to hear nothing. I guess I can just turn it off. Hello, 1 2 1 2. That should be all I need. I shouldn't even need this headset. I got a wireless 7. Oh, it's got 7 speakers on it. You know, headset wireless. And I checked it before I started. It said it was good for 6 hours, but it must have lied. It must have lied to me. The only bad thing now not having that headset going is I can't. Well, yeah, I guess I can. Oh no, I've had a couple of this nobody showed. In order to have a hangout, you have to have people to hang out with you. I did a couple of them and nobody showed. I had one person I talked to one day for about 20 to 30 minutes, and nobody else showed, so I cut that one short. Then I had another one that was, I don't know, I talked to like 2 or 3 people for about an hour, and I cut that one short because there was just nobody was coming in, and sort of was running out of words, believe it or not. It's hard for me to run out of words, but Oh, I just thought maybe I overstayed my welcome. No, I know it's because I have them crazy hours. I don't schedule them, so I don't worry about it. That's why. I have had a couple, but this nobody knew about them. Nobody showed. I figured I'd give it another try today. I'm doing fine. They still haven't found out what's wrong with him yet. They're still messing around all this time. Been in the hospital for was in the hospital for 2 or 3 days. Been to the University Medical Center, and they still haven't found out what's wrong with him. They said they think it's an ulcer, but they have to have this terrible pain up in his side, and they checked him for gallbladders and gallstones and blockage, and they said he was fine. He wasn't dying, but he was in pain. When he got a pain, it was taking right down to his knees. And then so they messed around. They kicked him out of the hospital, said he wasn't dying, and they made an appointment for a specialist. Well, they sent an urgent referral, an urgent referral, which is the highest referral you can get to get seen. They sent this doctor an urgent referral. Couldn't see him for it was over a week. And here's my boy in pain that he can't, takes him right down to his knees. They gave him a little bit of painkillers, not many, and they didn't last the whole length of time. And he was just in agony for days and days. So finally he started getting better on his own. And he went to see his doctor, got released, and he went back to work. So he's been working ever since. He even worked this Sunday to try to make up for all the time he's missed. But it's still there. He still has that pain. Some days it's there, some days it's not. So he's waiting to get more tests. And after he gets these tests, they're going to find out maybe what's wrong with him after almost a month. But they think he might have an ulcer. They need more tests. You know how that goes. Well, I can't help that, Anna. My microphone on my headphones just quit. This is a microphone in the camera itself. I know it probably sounds different. It's still me though. Let me try turning two microphones on. I got one over here on the other side of the room. Recording device. Turn that one on over there too. Enable. Hello, hello, hello. I got two microphones going simultaneously. One over there and one right here next to me. Does that make any difference? Is it better or worse? I don't have any more that I can turn on. You know? Got two microphones on now. So now I got two of them on. That's a good thing to show you guys. Ann says my audio is not as clear. Somebody else says it sounds all right. Ain't that the way with everything, you know? Everybody has opinions. You go on the internet, I'm going to buy something. Okay, let's say, oh, I got something I want to buy. So I go on the internet and I start reviewing it. And I pull up reviews for this item, you know? That's what I always do. I go and see what people say about it. Well, half of them say it's a piece of crap, and the other half says, oh, it's the most wonderful thing I ever had in my life. So you're right back where you started. You just have to make a choice and then live with it. Them reviews don't mean nothing, because for every good one, there's a bad one. Same way with opinions, you know? What Ann thinks my voice sounds terrible, someone said, oh, it sounds good. Because they never heard me on the other microphone. Crazy world we live in. I take her anywhere for Valentine's. Yeah. We'll take her to see the devil. We'll go hand in hand to see him. Oh, worse, Larry? One mic was enough? Okay. I'll turn the other one off. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work again now or not. Okay. Okay. Guess I can't make everybody happy. I'm trying. Well, that might be why. Mm. Uh, I don't know. I guess I'm good. A lot of people don't know who Jesus is. You know, I was watching something today about that. You know, it's talking about who's going to go to heaven, who's going to go to hell, and all that rigmarole. And in the discussion, it was brought up that, you know, some parts of the Bible says you don't do this, you don't do this, and other parts it says this. Well, anyway, the question was brought up: what about these people that live in remote parts of the earth that don't know Jesus, don't know God, don't know religion, period, don't know anything about anything? What happens to them? Do they go to hell because they don't know, or they didn't worship God, or do they go to heaven? So you stop and think about it. You know, uh, are you damned because you're dumb? I don't think so. If you guys haven't seen Darren's new video, man, that man's a good speaker. I don't know if he'll pop in today or not, but he put up a good video the other day. I was really moved by it. He's a good speaker, and I like Darren. Some people might shy away from Darren because he talks a lot of religion, but not me. I think he's very good at it. It makes it easier for me to understand. Hello, hello. Yeah, still got audio. Well, I had enough of custard. I guess I had a little nut bread, banana nut bread. We got some real banana nut bread out in the kitchen. I just had a piece this morning, and this juice does taste just like it. Actually, I think the juice is better than the cake was. Well, it looks like I lost everybody. Nobody's tech. Oh, there we go. I'm still working. Yeah, that's what the discussion was about. Come to think about it, it was about discussion was about whether us talking to the dead is going to cause is going to cause all of us to end up in hell because in the Bible it says you're not supposed to. But then, you know, I become closer to religion because of talking to the dead. You know, you can't talk to the dead without religion coming into it, and I do think I've become more spiritual. I've become more religious because of talking to them, and so I think that's good. And like I was telling Darren in my comment, you know, everything you read in the Bible is over 2,000 years old, and it's usually read by somebody that wasn't there, but it's something that they heard from their father or their grandfather and it was passed down to them. So none of it's like hands-on information. You know what I'm saying? And even if it were, I don't believe that God today would hold us to things that happened 2,000 years ago. I mean, He must be current with what's going on in the world, current with people the way they are, and I really don't think it would be held against us because we did something that the Bible told us not to do. Because He knows me. He knows that I've gained from it. I've learned things from it. I've learned religion. I've learned spirituality. I've got a lot more of both just from doing that. So it actually has helped me, not hurt me. Crazy. Spearmint, huh? I got some extreme menthol, but I don't vape that unless I got a cold because it opens your head up, you know. Well, this is banana bread. That's really good. I used to have cinnamon rolls. I used to vape that in the morning. This banana bread's pretty darn good. Hey, hello, Linda B. Welcome to the group. It's legal here in Michigan for medical use. I think eventually it's going to be legal everywhere. You've got people lobbying for it, lobbying against it, just like the cigarette issue. And now vaping's winning over the cigarettes, and the cigarette manufacturers are worried, and they're buying up vaping stuff because they know nobody wants to smoke their poison no more. They've lived it up over people's deaths with lung cancer long enough, and it's not going to happen anymore. So they're finally going to lose out. I don't think you're going to see many cigarettes anymore. They're still going downhill. Same thing with marijuana. It's going to hurt the liquor manufacturers, the beer manufacturers. No more hangovers. How many people drink and they got a headache for a day afterwards? That's me, man. I have a headache for like a day and a half afterwards before I get back to normal. Not every person like that. Some people start drinking the next morning, but nonetheless, you can smoke a joint, get a high, have fun, have a good time, and then not have no hangover. Which is going to win? The booze or the marijuana? And the booze people are lobbying heavy against it. They don't want it to be legal. That's the worst thing they can think of is for it to be legal. Two sides to every story. It's like they say God maintains a balance, yin and yang, good and evil. Two sides to every story. Yeah, some states out here. And it's growing each year. Pretty soon it's going to end up the whole United States pretty soon, I think. I'm pretty sure it'll never get like Denmark, though. They have heavy drugs over there, I think. I don't know. I think here in the States, marijuana, just, the green marijuana you smoke with burn or bake into a brownie, but we don't have that heavy black tar stuff. What is that called? It's made from marijuana. Oh, shoot. I can't think of the name of it. And little black squares of stuff you buy. It's, if you can, it's concentrated marijuana. Hey, there's Darren. Hey, Darren. Hey, there's Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Everybody's coming in now. Hey, Marie. Wow. Really got a full house today. my new little tiny little device. Who's anything with the bottle in the front. We pop this thing out. Little magnetic cover in the front. There's the bottle. Little bottle in there. Pull that bottle right out. Fill the bottle up. And of course, the juice comes up through the center of this thing and wets your cotton inside. Matter of fact, it needs a squonk now. Oh, yeah. That easy. 2 squonks, and it's ready. Got 1 coil in there. Wow. Good stuff. Ask Google Home who Jesus is. Save a lot of money getting off them smokes and getting on the vaping. Save a lot of money, Murray. Oh. Okay, Caryville, stop again. Nice to have you with us. Christina, I can't see. I have to increase the size of it as I get. Again, make it bigger. Okay. Christina Ronaldo, welcome. Marie, it really doesn't matter what the device is. It's how big it's the strength of the nicotine. If you're used to smoke like say Marlboro Reds or something like that, uh, you want to make sure that your nicotine level in your juice is high enough. They have it 24 strength, which is basically about the highest. They do have it 36, but it's hard to find. But You can get 24, 18, 16, 12. It's important that you get the right level. Because if you don't get enough nicotine when you vape to satisfy your craze for the nicotine, then it's not going to work. You're going to go back to the cigarettes because the vape ain't doing it. So you got to make sure you get enough nicotine in the juice, Marie, because if you don't, you just go back to smoking. If you just go out and buy juice and you don't know what strength to get, and you get something that's too light, you're going to vape and vape and vape, and it's not going to satisfy it like the cigarettes did. So you're going to have to go back. You're going to end up going back to the cigarettes. That's how people fail when they start vaping. It's imperative that you get enough nicotine to start with, so you don't miss the cigarettes, and then you'll stay on the vaping, and then you can work yourself down if you want. I mean, if that's your goal is to quit nicotine altogether. Some people don't. They just stay on vaping. I mean, they like the 24 whatever, and that's where they're at, and they're happy there, and it satisfies them. They don't go back to cigarettes. They just stay there because vaping alone will save you money. You can get all the wonderful flavors of about anything you can think of. You don't have stinky ashtrays. You don't smell like smoke. They don't turn everything yellow. Your car doesn't smell like a butt. Stink butt, a cigarette butt. I mean, all the pluses far outweigh the cigarettes, I'm telling you. Smoking bad, Zara. Zara, read my lips. Smoking bad. B-A-D. Well, when you vape, Marie, do you want to go back to, do you want to still want to have a cigarette? If you don't, then you got the right level. If you just don't like the device, or you're not getting enough smoke off it or vape off it, then it might be your device. I vape zero too because I quit nicotine a long time ago. I don't even have to vape at all. I just enjoy it. That's the only reason I do it. I enjoy it. It's not hurting my lungs so far, and it's not making me cough. So I'm back to doing it again. But I'm through buying devices. I got 3 of them now. 2 of them I bought, and one I gave it to my son, and he didn't use it, so he gave it back. But I've got 3 devices, and I've got one more tank I want to buy to replace this old tank I got in this thing. This is an old. This is called oh shoot, can't think of the name of it. It's really old. They haven't made it in ages. It's a civil tank. It still works. I think I got 2 more coils for it. Once them are gone, I'll buy a new tank to replace that and throw that out in the way. This other new one I bought, that Smoke Max, the one that looks like a pistol grip, like a gun. This one here, short to you before. You guys that vape probably know what it is. Looks like a gun. Press a button and the batteries pop out like a clip in the bottom of it. It's got this huge Super Duty tank on the top. It's holds 8 mils of juice, and it has this giant, gargantuan coil, and that's why I don't like it. I like tanks where I can build my own coil. I put my oil cone coil in there, and I can just open the tank up, take the cotton out of it, change the cotton, and I don't have to pay big money for them big coils, you know. So I always like getting one that's called an RTA, which is a tank, but it's a rebuildable tank. And you don't have to buy them big old coils. Oh, that one made me cough. 70 watts. Gotta have 70, 80, 90, 100 watts for this big old tank. That's what I don't like about it. And that's bread. Why, we got a troll in here? Welcome, Bob. What does that live chat do, Zara? Yeah, welcome, Bob. I'm watching your cooking videos. I like the banana bread. I like that one better than the coconut cake, but coconut cake was okay. I'm getting sick of looking at these skeletons. Uh-oh. We got a name in there, and I'm not even going to try. It looks like it might be a Russian name or Polish name, or I don't know, but I can't pronounce it. Thanks for joining, though. Oh, really? We all ought to agree upon a time when I start these on on a different time instead of just whenever I feel like it. I just try to eliminate schedules, you know. I'm retired. If it hits like a mule, you're talking about throat hit, Darren. Uh, Maybe you got your nicotine level too high. I don't know. The higher you turn your wattage up too, the harder it'll hit. Some juice hits harder than others too, even if it's the same nicotine level. I don't have any throat hit at all because I don't have no nicotine. That's what makes the throat hit. Oh, the shadow, yeah, no. And like I said in that video, I can't tell you if it was a dream or not a dream. I really can't. I can't tell you. Still hoping it was a dream because it was scary as hell. I woke up for real in the morning. It's the first thing that came to my mind. So it had to have been a lucid or a vivid dream or something, but it scared the crap out of me. I don't know what the hell I ate before I went to bed, but if it was a dream, it probably had something to do with it. I'll make sure I don't want to drink and eat that again before I go to bed. Who knows? My blood pressure has been up lately because of worrying about my son. And so the doctor said when she was here, she said it's stress. Do you get a buzz from vaping, Darren? If you're getting a buzz from vaping, then your nick's too high. It's either too high or you guys not nick as much, not as often. If you're like a chain smoker and you got your nick too high, you're gonna be buzzing all the time. That's not good either. Well, welcome, welcome. I see that little lady now again. I see that little lady. Welcome, all welcome. Why do you guys do that to me? I can't get that out of my head. I'll take it to my grave. When I die, if anybody ever comes to my grave, which I don't think they will, because I'm not going to be buried. But if they was to, I can see me rising up out of rising up in front of the headstone, saying, "Welcome, welcome, all welcome." Oh man. Or you're supposed to saturate them coils, the cotton in the coils before you ever use it for the first time. And saturate it real good and let it set, make sure it's all saturated good, and then install it in the tank and then fill your tank up. And you got to keep track of your juice when you're vaping it, so it starts getting down low to the bottom of the tank. You got to fill the tank back up. You don't, you're going to get a dry hit, and you're really gonna know it. But once you burn that cotton, you can't get rid of the burnt taste. This thing I'm using here, this little one I was showing you, Darren, this is what's called a dripper, and it gives the most flavor from these, but also the most work. You have to drip your juice in the top of this thing, you know, before it gets dry, and you got to learn how many drops it takes. You know, maybe you put 6 drops in there, and you can get 4 puffs off it, and you got to put 5 more drops. Well, with this thing here, it has a bottle that replaces that. You don't have to drip it at the top. You just squeeze the bottle a couple times. But I still pull the top off, and I look and see how saturated it is. I know you're not going to be able to see this. It's not going to focus. But I just got the one coil in there that I built. I didn't build the coil, but put it in here, put the cotton in here. But just to make sure that don't go dry. If it goes dry, you're going to know it in a hurry. If you got a tank that you just screw the coil in and out of, and maybe you burnt the cotton in there. You get that dry hit, man, it's terrible. Yeah, them pipes. I had one. The thing I didn't like about this is that little tiny 18350 battery or something. That little battery. So I'm much longer than an inch because that pipe bowl is so small, short that it don't take a big battery. And I had one for a while. I gave it to one of my friends when I got rid of all my vaping stuff, but I never used it because it's, you know, the tank didn't hardly hold no juice, and the battery's too little, and well, this little tiny one here I just got, believe it or not, I got an 18650 in here because I didn't have anything any bigger. This is one of the new ones now. This will take a 21700 or 20-700 battery. Both of them are bigger than an 18650. The 21700 is like a 4000 milliamp hour battery. Still only about 20 amps, but it's one battery lasts longer. It's 18650 just about. So I'm going to buy a couple of batteries for it, but I haven't yet. One of these days. But
the flavor. This is another breakfast flavor. It's Fruit Loops. Tastes like Fruit Loops cereal. I don't know what it'd be called over in Australia, but I'm sure you got Fruit Loops. Fruit flavored cereal. That's what it tastes like. And milk. When you take it off, what? It's not taking off? If not, why is he loving on me if he ain't taking off? I got some other juice over there. What I got over there? Peppermint bark. Whatever peppermint bark is. I tried it, didn't like it too well. And I had some grape, and I used up, just about vaped up all that grape. And I got my extreme ice. And I got one other flavor over there. I don't remember what it is now, but 30 ml bottle. But all the three I got now are in 100 ml bottles. That sounds good. I got another bottle over there I haven't opened yet. I tried it. I think they changed the formula. I get some of my juice from the Holy Land. It comes from Jerusalem. Can't say Jerusalem. It comes from Israel. Jerusalem. The Holy Land. So right on the bottle. Yaelig. It's a Jewish juice company. Boy, that's a mouthful. In Jerusalem. They make good juice, but I got some called think about it now. Brain fart. It's called shoot, can't think of the name of it. Something tobacco. And I had it before and it didn't taste like tobacco, it tasted like a sugar cookie. And this time I tried it, it tasted more tobacco than it did the cookie. So I think they've changed something in the formula. Hello, Heather. Welcome. The gang's all here this morning. Well, that's okay, Leslie. As long as you get it done, and as long as you're staying off those stinky cigarettes, and you're satisfied with what they gave you, then you're good to go, girl. Which everybody would do that. Yeah, I got one. I got a EVIC 100-watt Squonker. One that takes the one battery. I got it right here. It's got a little bottle here in the front, and of course I got a dripper on it. I got a Bongo dripper, BONGA Bonga. I don't know. It's supposed to be the one of the top-rated drippers. And I put the squat pin in it, and I use that for my dripper. And it works good. I'd much rather drop that little bottle out of there and fill it up and pop it back up in there, which don't take long at all. Actually, it's quicker than filling a tank up generally. And I don't have to sit there with that dripper dripping in the top of that damn dripper all the time, which is a pain in the butt. So Squonker is the way to go. Yeah, I think it's called an EVIC. Can't get to it right now. It probably says here on the bottom, but you know me, I can't see, I can't read. CAPO, Capo Squonker. I can't. I think it's EVIC Capo 100-watt Squonker. Takes a single battery, 18650, 2700 or 21700. I got it without the batteries and without the dripper, just the main body of the thing itself with no batteries. I got it for 37 bucks. Cheaper than as cheap as the cost of the damn dripper on top of it. I think it was 30-some bucks for the dripper on top of it. But I still got to buy a couple of the big old 21700 batteries. Well, I don't have to. I got a 16650 in it now, and it uses a little adapter. It's like a little silicone adapter that the battery sits in. It actually just takes up all the spare room in there, you know. But there's no way to adjust nicotine. Whatever juice you got it, that's what you got. If you get 24 nicotine juice, you got 24 nicotine juice. If you want something with less juice, you should get another device and get another tank, and then you can put 2 different strengths of juice. You know, 124, 118, or whatever. That's what you're talking about. You can't just, there's nothing made where you can adjust the juice, the nicotine. Welcome back, Bob. No, you can't adjust the nicotine. That's mixed right into the juice. There's no adjusting it. Wherever you buy the juice at, that's what it's at. I didn't even know Ghost Queen had left home. She's on vacation, I guess, but she is having fun, I hope. do I have? Have what? I don't know nothing about that, Ghost Queen or Heather. I don't vape nicotine, so I've heard of it. So it's something new, but oh, I got 2 or 3 different devices, Bob. Juice wise, I got right going right now. I got banana nut bread, vanilla custard, and Fruit Loops. That's what I'm vaping right now. I can see you under the covers, vaping under the covers. And the nurse walks in and she sees all this, looks like smoke coming from underneath the covers. Graphic picture of Leslie doing a no-no. Oh, he's down there with the crawdads. Down in Louisiana with the crawdads. You better have some gumbo while you're down there, girl. Can't go to Louisiana without no gumbo. You have to watch out for you have to watch out for wolves and gators when you're down there, Ghost Queen. Wolves, gators. Just about every state over here in the States has a Bigfoot. It's rampant. Bigfoot's rampant. You take every Bigfoot sighting you hear about here in these states, and there's more Bigfoots than there are people. Well, you better get you some gumbo. That's a big stew. Got all that stuff in there. Crawdads, corn on the cob, and potatoes, and just anything you can think of in that gumbo. Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to vape in public? It's not against the law, Marie. And if it isn't posted, you can vape anywhere. If it isn't posted, some people don't want people vaping in their places, just like they don't want people smoking in there. It's up to shop owner, you know. But outdoors, why the hell not? Oh, you probably heard my cuckoo clock. Yeah, you did. We got a cuckoo clock here. Microphone must be working.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like I'm taking.
Gotta take my crazy pills. Don't get bent out of shape now. I'm gonna turn my camera off, so you can't watch me eat my crazy pills. I gotta get it first. Oh. Take too many pills. But that's all I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, so good. Pills are gone. I can't answer that. Gee, I'm sorry to do that, Linda. I don't know. I don't get out of my house. I don't get in shops, and poof. You leaving, Bob? Is that what poof means? If it is, thanks for stopping. I can't. Ghost Queen, I don't know if it's a dream or not. Like I said in the video, I really don't. I can't tell you. It certainly seemed real. And I wake up at all times of the night, you know. I sit there and I doze, and you know, I take naps all day long, all night long. I could swear it was real. But having waked up and gotten through it, if it was real, and then I sit here in my chair and I fell back asleep again, and then wake up in the morning and it was the first thing on my mind, like it was drilled into my brain, you know. I couldn't forget it. I really can't tell if it was real or not, but it was an experience nonetheless. It's like you could just feel the heaviness. As soon as I seen that thing covering halfway in my doorway, blacker than black, and it's like this, it's like this heaviness enveloped the whole room, and it's like it's pressing down on it. I can't describe it. It's like I felt it, you know, and then the damn thing bum rushed me. Whoop, like it went into me, and I could feel it, and everything got 10 times heavier than it was to start with. And I kept yelling and screaming, and it kept getting lighter, 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 and finally it was gone. But I don't know. I don't know if it was real or not. Maybe I need a psychiatrist. Maybe I ate something really bad before I went to sleep that night. I don't know. But nonetheless, it was an experience. And it's bad when you can't tell if it was real or not. Okay there, Darren. Thanks for stopping, buddy. You know you're always welcome. Good night. Good night, Darren. Look forward to your next video, buddy. Well, I was terrified. I really don't know. Like I say, if it was real or not, but it was an experience nonetheless. I disappeared the wife. She didn't go to work today. She must be back on 4 days a week. Oh, really? What are those? What stories are those, Bob? Do they involve the one who we shall not mention? Oh, you're asking if there's any big stories. Oh, well, I'm sure if you want some drama, a couple websites I could point you to, because they never fail me. 2 or 3, as a matter of fact. There's always drama around them websites. I haven't done any sessions either. I think about doing them, but that's as far as I get. And I don't watch, perfectly honest with you people, I don't watch many of your channels. I mean, I don't watch paranormal no more. I get so much of it on TV. I've been watching the Olympics. Paranormal just don't interest me like it used to. I burn out on it, I guess. That's the only thing I can say. I burn out on it. The only thing that I like doing anymore now is doing this, what we're doing right now. Talking with my friends. As far as trying to talk to the dead, I don't care. There ain't really much I want to talk to them about. They don't tell me anything anyway. You know? Sometimes they'll make an admission or two that is worthy, but most of the time they don't. It's the same old, same old. Although that one I felt was my best one ever. Darren even liked that when they admitted to, and they told me they was in show, because you know, usually don't have them tell you that. Then I asked again if they were in show, and they said most of us. So I don't know, you know. Once in a while they reveal something, but not very often. And as far as them admitting to me different things, I mean, you know, what do you call it? Oh, shoot. When they ask you something, they tell you, you know, what color is this? And they tell you green. Well, yeah, they can see you, and they can see what color they can see you, and blah, blah, blah. You know, I really don't care too much about doing that anymore either. Ask them their names, and their name doesn't matter. They're dead. Name is an earthly thing, I think. Wow, that's cool, Ghost Queen. I was hoping Michael would show up today and we could hear about his seance. He has a seance every Saturday night. He has two friends that are psychics, and every Saturday night he has a seance in the basement over there of his house. And of course, his house is a old southern mansion that's been in his family for I don't know how many, you know, how long it's been in his family, for a long, long time. Used to have slaves. They had slave houses out there and all that stuff. And they have ghosts like crazy, I guess, where he's at. So he usually has seances every Saturday night in the basement. So I always like to ask him about his seances, but he ain't been in here today. He's probably out walking Betty Boop and Donnie Darko. Oh, he's not sick. Of course, I don't know who you guys are talking about. I know who Wes is. Wes, W-E-S. Me and him don't get along. We're not friends. Matter of fact, he was one of my haters back in the day, back when people was fighting over apps and real radios and apps and real radios, and me and Wes got in big fights, and he was a hater, and I blocked him, and blah 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 blah. So I still don't think we're on speaking terms. Although I have seen from what I have seen of him, he's changed his ways. He's not hateful anymore. I don't know. Maybe, you know, we could be. Quite a few people on there that were haters, and they're still blocked. I still block them. I'm not going to, you know, undo things and then cause more drama and cause more hate. It's just better just leave things the way they are. Wayne, now that's Wayne. Is that the Wayne that is friends with Kit Kat, or was? And is he the one that's friends with the one we shall not mention? If so, I've never had anything to do with him. Don't know nothing about him. Wayne. Glenn, I just met through you guys, so I really don't know much about anything about Glenn either. So I'm not going to ask. Just ask. I'm just going to stay in my own space and stay safe. Don't get involved. You guys would probably be taken back if you see my block list. It's quite extensive. I used to get in fights with the people that get my blood pressure about a million points high, and at one time you have to make a decision in your life, you know. And I made a decision, no more of this. Just block them and be done with it. And that's what I do. If somebody gives me a bunch of shit, wants to start something, I just block them. That's the end of it. That's why I always say, don't believe anything I say. There's plenty of other opinions, you know, and anything that comes out of my mouth is just my opinion. And, you know, if you don't like it, go listen to somebody else's. You don't like me, don't come back. It's that simple, you know. You're in control of your life and your destiny and your YouTube, not me. The bad thing about drama is you end up taking sides, and no matter which side you take, it's going to be unpopular with one half and okay with the other half. So where does that put you? Put you in the middle. Two groups, hate groups and a love group. Not the place to be. So if you don't make your opinion known, just keep it to yourself, all is well. All is well. Well, there, no worries. That sounds Australian. That reminds me of Matt. Matt hasn't been in here today. Sometimes Matt pops in. No Matt, no Michael. I'm trying to think. Baran, he hasn't popped in from over on the other side of the ocean lately either. No, no, nothing about him. I'll keep it that way. You know, you can subscribe to all these people, and I have subscribed to so many people that I have so many videos popping up. It's just crazy, and it's just crazy. And so I went through, and other than my friends I talked to on here, and a few others I really like, I have unsubscribed to all of them. Not for the simple reason that I don't like the stuff they do. If I didn't, I wouldn't have subscribed to them in the first place. But after a while, you keep clicking on that crap, and it just gets unmanageable, you know. And there's only so many hours in a day. Same thing with Facebook. Anybody asks me to be their friend, I'd click on it, click on it, click on it. You start getting all these friends, and you turn notifications off on their Facebook, but sometimes you get you get all this crap on Facebook, and you can't read it all. And if I make friends with you, then all the friends that you have can also see what I post, and it just multiplies and multiplies and multiplies, and it's crazy. So basically, on Facebook, the only people I have on Facebook that I'm friends with are my family, and a few others that I've let in, because it just gets unmanageable. Also, it's just crazy. Somebody just mentioned one of the drama channels. Always has drama. Always, always. Always something going on. Somebody did this to me, or somebody said this to me about me, and I heard it from someone all that they're talking about me. God, go away. That's what I say. Just go away. Take care of yourself. Oh, Bob left. Well, he didn't tell us he was leaving. He just left. That's okay. I do that too, lots of times. I just leave. That's your right, You click to watch, and you can click off somewhere else and go somewhere else. I get bored sometimes. I'll be truthful with you. Uh, I go to these live streams and they're talking about something I don't understand, don't know what's going on, and don't know nobody they're talking to. I just leave. I don't tell them I'm leaving. I just leave. At least I made an appearance, I'm not dedicated like Zara. Zara's the most dedicated person I know. She comes on here first time. As soon as I start the thing up, she'll stay the whole thing. And that's not. Most people don't do that. They stay for a little while, then they leave. Zara hangs right in there with me, and I appreciate it, Zara. Zara's dedicated. There's a few others in here too that are really dedicated. All good friends. A lot of times you guys have live streams and I don't catch them because probably I don't have that bell turned on. But I don't check my email very often either, and I don't have no notifier for my email. So it's just whenever I go to check my email, I'll get all these notifications say so-and-so started a live stream. Well, I look and it was hours ago, So I guess I'm not smart enough to set something up. So every time I get a message, something rings or something, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to do it. Well, it's 37 degrees right here, right now, 3 centigrade. And Tuesday, it can't be real. The weather's going crazy again. They're saying, what was that saying? A high for today of 57 degrees. Tomorrow, a high of 62 degrees. Wednesday, 62 degrees. Thunderstorms. Rain. God, spring ain't sprung already. It ain't even March yet. We're getting 62 degree weather. Man, I'm telling you what. Planet warming or something. The weather's just going ape shit. Pardon the French. Right now, usually in February, here in Michigan, it's 20 below zero, you know? Instead of 62 degrees and rain, thunderstorms. Crazy. Well, thank you, Linda B. You're welcome anytime. Yeah, I got them too, but I lost my microphone. I don't know. The microphone quit working on it. Why? I don't know. I don't need headphones to hear anything because I don't hear you guys. I just need a microphone, so I'm using my camera microphone. That's what I'm using right now. Skull Candy. I got some Skull Candy earbuds. I got a pair of Sony's, and these wireless ones. What are they? Logitech. My wireless ones. My wireless ones are not surround sound. 5.1 headphones. 5 speakers in them. Front and rears, and center channel, and then it's got a built-in microphone on the boom. But the microphone quit today, and I don't know why. Well, thank you, Marie. I don't like cold either. Oh, I got something. I've got a rant. I've been watching a lot of TV lately, and I've been watching these shows where, I don't know if you have them over in the UK, but over here we have shows that show people that are out wanting to buy a house. And so they got one on the Bahamas, they got one, just different places. One in Alaska, and another one about, I can't remember, but it's a couple that go to a realtor, and they tell them what they want, what they're looking for, and the realtor will present them with 3 different homes, and he takes them in there and he shows them all around, and then at the end they have to choose one of the 3. Well, I get so mad watching them shows because these people are being showed a property by a realtor, and they go in there and this woman says, "Well, I don't know, that kitchen's a little outdated, and I don't like the color of this, and we're going to have to change that floor." And I think to myself, well, you dumbass. If you want all that, then build your own damn house. You're buying somebody else's house. And they go in there and they nitpick everything, especially the woman. Oh, God. Well, I don't like the color of that, but we can change that. And I don't like the way that's designed. I mean, that makes me so mad. I'd like to grab that woman and shake her by the neck. You ain't buying your damn dream, lady. You're buying somebody else's house. It gets me all jumping up and down like I'm on a hot plate. I already had my breakfast. I had corn dogs. You guys all probably know what corn dogs are. Well, here in the States, we have breakfast corn dogs. And instead of a hot dog inside, there's sausage inside. Sausage corn dogs. Breakfast corn dogs. And that's what I had this morning. It was 2 of those and with maple syrup on them. Nom, nom, nom. Sorry about that. I can't use my mug anymore. Yeah, these ones I got are real good quality ones, and I bought them off of eBay. I bought them refurbished. You're not gonna be able to see them, but you can program them and all kinds of crap. But for some reason, the microphone that you pull down quit working, and I don't know why. Don't know. Do not know. I'll charge them up later. See if they work. Oh, your boys here. Is that mac and cheese? Well, we have a corned beef. We put the whole corned beef in a slow cooker with a little small, tiny little small potatoes and little tiny carrots and onions and broccoli and all that good stuff. Sort of make a stew out of it. But we put the whole corned beef in there. And boy, those corned beef sure do shrink down, don't they? Whatever size it is, by the time you get done cooking, it's going to be half the size. But they're good, though. They sure are good. Ours never lasts long enough to make a sandwich out of it. Double Whopper. Oh, I've been eating double Whoppers for a long time. We got a sale going on over here in the States, Zara. It's you get 2 Whoppers for $6. I don't know how much that would be in UK money, but They got a special on it. 2 Whoppers for $6. I've been tearing them up. I guess we better stop talking about food. Everybody's gonna be leaving. Now you guys what made me hungry. I got something for you. There we go. No, we're not saving. We got no sale on bacon. There's a bacon burger for you. Now that's a bacon burger. Okay, I won't be mean to you anymore. Well, yeah, maybe I will. I got something else. Let me find it. If you feel more like a dessert, let me tell you what this is. Red velvet Oreo sugar cookie. Red velvet Oreo sugar. No, let me reformat this. Turn the order wrap off. Red velvet Oreo sugar cookie, red velvet donut, stuffed with cookies and cream, Oreos, cookie dough, and buttercream icing. That that other hamburger would give you, it would be dead before you hit the ground. I mean, really know how to hurt you, don't I? I've been eating something lately that I shouldn't be eating, but I've been eating them anyway. I'm going to have to stop. I think that might be why. Sometimes now I'm waking up in the morning with a big headache, and usually that's an indication of high blood pressure. And I've been eating these damn ramen noodles, and I get the ones that are in the cups. If you know what I mean. God, I love them things. I'm not going to reach one here. My son says they're not good for you, but it didn't stop him from buying them for me. But he says I should make them and then dump out the juice. You know, they come in a styrofoam cup. You know, and you just fill it up with water and put it in the microwave for about 2.5 minutes. But I love them damn things. I've been eating the hell out of them. I said, well, you know, if I can get a diet of these things going, you don't see fat Asian people. They eat a lot of noodles, so I've been eating a lot of these noodles. But I've been drinking the broth. And my son says that broth is just pure salt. He said you shouldn't be drinking the broth. So I made me a couple and threw the broth off and just put them through a strainer, poured out all the broth, and just ate the noodles by themselves. And by themselves, they ain't good. And all them noodles sort of stick together, like, you know, when you make spaghetti, you don't put any oil in the water, you get all that spaghetti sticking it together. Well, that's like the noodles were doing, and I don't know. I always eat shit that's not good for me. I wonder I'm still here. I love tomato soup too, but I like it with milk in it, not water. It's creamier. I love tomato soup. I love chicken noodle. I love vegetable beef. I guess I just about love all soups. My wife makes this soup. It's not chili, but I don't know. She puts ground sausage in instead of ground beef, and every kind of bean you can think of. Navy beans, red beans, kidney beans. I mean, it's a conglomeration of beans, tomato, onions. And God, it's so good. I don't know how she makes it, but she makes a big pot of that every now and then. And I'll tell you what I've been wanting for soup. I haven't had in a long time. I'm really craving it. Let's see if I can get my daughter-in-law to make me a big pot. Is potato soup. I love potato soup. Oh, grilled cheese. Don't get me started on that. I love them too. Grilled cheese. to make gyros, huh? That certainly tells us Leslie's not a vegan. I like vegetables, but I can't eat them no more. Not taking that blood thinner. I gotta poke my finger tomorrow for my blood test. Tuesdays. I like pizza too, but I can't eat that anymore either. My body has decided don't like pizza no more. Can't get rid of cheese anymore. Just balls up in me like a football. So I don't eat pizza if I can help it. Oh, Ghost Queen. When you're there, Louisiana, make sure you get some shoot. Make sure you get some of the peanuts that are soaked in the hot water. I can't remember what they call them now. God, can't think of the name of them. Make sure you get some of them. Try them too before you go while you're there. And peanuts. I can't remember what you call them now. Is it goobers? Is that what they call them? They're peanuts in the shell, but they're soaked. They're cooked. I don't know. Pralines, yeah. Used to have a stand here in town when I was a teenager. A little stand, and this old lady used to make these pecan pralines. Really good. They're almost pure sugar, I think. With some maple flavor and pecans or walnuts or whatever in the top of them. Okay, no, I don't know what they call them. I need somebody here from the south to tell me. Well, Leslie, you come back now. Thank you for being here. Thanks for catching up with us. I should be getting out of here anyway. 2 hours and 10 minutes is long enough. Why Why don't I just let y'all go now then? You're all hungry. We talked ourselves into into starving. And I've been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So why don't I just let you guys all go and thank you now and cut this off. I'm going to be here all day. So I'll tell you all goodbye for now. You guys all have a great day too. Great week. Thank you, Barbie. I love you guys all too. You know that. Enjoy to talk with you. It's really fun doing these when it works out. Today worked out, so you guys all stay well as you possibly can, and I'll include you all in my prayers. And I do pray every day. I just stick in 2 words, and that's whatever I ask for. I'm going to ask for my friends also, family, friends. That includes you guys. Gonna go have a Whopper. Okay, they're probably serving them in an hour or two. I don't know if it's through 24 hours where you're at. But okay, thank you guys. Bye bye. I'm gonna go now. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. Yeah, I made myself hungry. I really don't need anything. I've already ate, but I'll probably go out there and get something more that I don't need. That's why I weigh 400 pounds. But I'm gonna go out happy, full and happy. Bye bye. Toodaloo. I go now.